Alright, yo, what is going on everybody? It is Tristan and today I'm here with possibly a highly anticipated video with the Air Force One PEACEMINUSONE since I did take the dub off sneakers for these. Shout out to the sneakers gods for continually blessing me this year with all the good releases. I don't know why, but yeah, thank you. maybe they watch the videos, just messing around really. But yeah, going into this one, we're going to be discussing whether it's one that you should sell right now or hold it, if it's a good sneaker investment, and just kind of my opinion on this shoe right now. I'll be reviewing it, just kind of the unboxing here for it, because there's a lot of details to this shoe. It was very limited kind of globally in terms of stock. So yeah, I'm here with this video and I'm going to make this unboxing. So I hope you guys will enjoy. If you want more content like this, we'll get into all the details. Just be sure you guys go ahead, subscribe below, and also drop a like. Let's shine it, like, you know, since we're doing the in-hand unboxing, how about we try and hit 250 likes? If we can hit 250 likes, that'd make your boy stay. So let's see if we can do it. Everybody drop a like that watches this, if you want to. It'd go a long way. Because these were hard to get, and you know, somehow managed to get them. So yeah, we're here with this. So make sure you tune in on the Discord down below. If you aren't there, you're missing out. It's in the description. A lot of helpful people and good people, but let's go. All right, so before we get fully into the shoe, I actually want to kind of go over the wrapping paper and stuff really quick. So the wrapping paper on the inside of the shoe is just in Korean. I'm pretty sure, again, it just says Nike in Korean. And then also some details in the actual shoe box. I'm just gonna, you know, be careful and close this nicely. You can kind of see, this is the detail that actually peels off on the Air Force One that actually like appears underneath it. This is what I believe it appears as, is kind of like all around the shoe. But overall, the box is like street art to my knowledge. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But aside from that, we'll kind of just get into some of the main details of this shoe right now. So as you guys can see, I do want to point this out because you guys are probably asking me, Tristan, why is it like cracking up here by this, or why does it like have signs of that? And like all pairs have that because again, the point of the shoe is that as you continue to wear it, the layers of like the Air Force One, like the white Air Force One, will kind of crack away and reveal like this whole like underlayer pattern. Like I'll pop up a picture right here of it. Here's what it looks like without the white layering on it. Here's what it looks like without it. So that's why the shoe is so hyped, just because people really like this overall concept of it. And it also has a lot of unique details to this one. So first things first, you kind of see it's got its like own individual tag. I think that's super dope. And then also in each pair, as you can see kind of like what it has on the tag, it's got like the Air Force, or not the Air Force, but the flower that's embroidered on each one. And you can kind of see is embroidered on both right there. You kind of can see the flower right there. I'm going to tuck the laces back in on this one. But yeah, I really mess again with the concept of this whole shoe, how like the layer cracks away. I think that's super dope. Like that's kind of like unheard of. And they do have another colorway of this sneaker, again, the black version of it. This is just the white colorway. And then you can see the classic PEACEMINUSONE concept right there. Kind of like, I just called it like the scuffing, you know, it's just like a scuff, which it is actually kind of what it came from. It's like they're talking about if you wore these like on a black top, like back in the day, it's like inspired by that idea of like you would get your Air Forces scuffed like on the black top, I guess. But yeah, really this is what this shoe is kind of inspired by, and I found that to be super dope. So this part kind of stays forever, but this layer kind of cracks away on it. And some more details on the inside of the shoe, just I'll show it on one of the pairs. You can kind of see right there, just says PEACEMINUSONE, because obviously that's who the shoe this is the collaboration done with, this PEACEMINUSONE and Nike. And then also G-Dragon, you know, shout out them. But yeah, also you got the street art that's kind of just in there on the insole. The whole insole's kind of got that street art pattern to it, and it makes the shoe really unique. So overall, both of them are the same. They aren't really different, like both of them are the exact same. And I also noticed both by the toe box, kind of, you know, again, you can kind of see where it's more evident of the cracking going on right there. It's probably the first part where it would be revealed. It even has a little bit kind of poking out right there. So with me kind of seeing that, it's really just a pattern that would be on the box underneath it, and each pair is very different. And also on the back, I'll just kind of point this out. I'm not really doing this correctly, but you can kind of see it's also got the scuff mark on the back right there, and then there's the embroidered Nike Air logo. So overall, they're just typical Air Forces in that aspect. They really aren't too much different. The thing that makes them unique, again, I really do like how, oh, I was wondering what that sound was. I heard the train. I was tripping there for a sec. But really, I do like kind of how they matched the black laces with the black Nike logo on this one. I think it makes the shoe look really good, especially since they have the black scuff on it. So I think it just brings this kind of good, simple colorway to it. Like the idea of it just being simple like that, I think that's good. Again, I was kind of complaining about the $200 retail at first. I was like, why do people like this? But then I figured out the layer cracks away, and I figured out why people want this one. So it comes with the extra laces. And not to mention, aside from the extra laces right here, which you could wear them with the white laces, they got got the Korean writing on this. It also comes with the pins right here. So seeing that it comes with some pins that you can also put in the shoe, there's a lot of extras and details to the shoe. And just with me kind of seeing how many extras and how many details they put on the shoe, I mean, this is definitely one that I'm thinking is going to be something good in the future, and it's really dope. So yeah, with this, I think it is a great hold. Trying to maybe get a little thumbnail right here. Maybe you see me and what I'm doing, but yeah, overall, these are super dope. And you can also see they got like a little flower pattern, I believe, on the white laces here. So these white laces even got like a flower pattern. So yeah, unique concept. And yeah, these definitely a great investment. We'll get into why. All right, so why this sneaker right here, the PEACEMINUSONE Air Force One in the white colorway, why it is a good hold. Now, again, you could just sell this one right now, and this color size I got right here, 9.5, it's selling for $500 right now. And after like StockX fees and all that, if I sold it there, I'd end up getting like $420 for it. So I'd make like $200 profit, a little over that after everything in fees. So I'd make a little bit over $200 right now if I sold it. But the thing is that even though I got an offer for $420 right now, I'm not gonna go selling it for that. I mean, I originally had that idea that I was going to sell it for that, but kind of doing more research on the shoe and seeing that the other colorway for the shoe, which wasn't even as heavily desired as this one has been, is going for like $550, $600, even like more in some sizes. Seeing that the other ones are kind of going for that $600 range, I definitely could see this one being a better colorway and one that people are kind of liking more. You know, people are getting on to the shoe more. They're like, oh wow, it has consistent sales at 500. Like people are consistently buying this one for $500. So with me seeing that and seeing that people are consistently buying it for like $500, and also the fact that people are super hyped and actually more people are knowledgeable about the shoe, actually having an underlayer, which I find to be super dope, that people are actually like doing research about the shoe and figuring out that it's not just like a plain white Air Force with some black laces, a black logo right here, and then, you know, just like a scuff. It's not just that, it actually has more to it. And another fact about the shoe is that the global stock was apparently 40K pairs. I don't know what the source was for that, but a bunch of people have been saying that, and I think you may be able to look it up online. But the shoe is very limited. So with that, and you know, kind of knowing that the shoe is very limited shoes also go up over time. It's Air Force One. Air Force Ones are kind of, you know, a good hype model if they, you know, make a good shoe, which they made a very good shoe right here. A lot of good details to it. I mean, even, you know, the box again reveals like kind of like that pattern that's underneath it. To my knowledge, I popped up a picture of it earlier of what it looks like. But seeing that the other colorway kind of goes for like 600-ish right now, I see no reason why this one couldn't even go up to like 650, 700, because its stock is low. People really like it. I think people like this colorway even more than the black colorway, just because it's kind of like a simple one. But the fact is that since the global stock is low, people know about it. I just see this one being a good investment because people kind of rock with it. And when I notice that people rock with it, I just, you know, I could see this one probably you'd have to hold it for at least 10 months, so like 10 to 12 months. But I'm thinking right now, if you just want to sell it right now and make like $200, then you could do that. Go ahead and do that, you know, or make like however much you're going to make, 200, 300, you know, if you can find a good place to sell it to someone for a good price, you know, that's what I really would wait for. Like if I would hold this one, personally, I want to hold this one, so I probably am going to hold this one for around like, you know, 10 months ish, for like a year, and see, you know, if I can make like another 100 or 200 bucks on top of it instead of just selling it right now, maybe even more, because again, this colorway I feel like is more desired than the black one that originally dropped for this PEACEMINUSONE Air Force One. So kind of seeing that if you can get some good money for it right now, you can sell it. That's kind of my recommendation. But if you really want to wait and make like an extra 100, 200, then shoot, hold this, because I feel like in 10, 12 months it'll be worth something. So definitely look out for this one. I feel like it's a great hold. They put a hype model, and you know, the fact that people are actually getting educated on the layer that cracks away underneath it, people are hyped about it. So cop this, great hold. I would definitely hold it. I repeated that word so much right there. We'll just roll the outro. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy this little unboxing review, you know, just the PEACEMINUSONE Air Force One, again, this one is pretty dope. I probably will end up holding it unless I get an offer for like 500. I really don't want to sell it for below that. Just personally, you know what I mean? I feel like I can make more money, so I don't want to sell it right now for the, you know, the low ball that I originally was going to do it for. I just don't agree with that. So yeah, you guys again want more videos like this, more reviews, unboxings, sneakers, how to do cops. You know I do all that. I've been doing that. So go ahead, subscribe below, drop a like. I was trying to like 200 on the video. 250 I think was actually what I went for, so let's try and do 250. And yeah, you know, that'd be really dope if we could do all that. And also down in the descriptions, you know, my Discord's down there. You know, my Instagrams are down there. If you want to go give my Instagrams a follow, I'd appreciate that too. Eventually the post on Instagram will be coming. I'm getting some clothes together, so, you know, it'll be like, you know, in the next month probably, you know, eventually. But yeah, that's really all I gotta say. These shoes are interesting, and I'm definitely probably just gonna hold them, because I was thinking about selling them, but no, I wouldn't sell these now unless you get at least like 200, 250 profit, probably more on them. You know, you can make way more in the future, so I'm trying to go for more. But that's everything I'm gonna say. I'm out. Peace.